I went long on Friday, a bunch of shares of JD. Put this in my weekly report. To me, I don't know. This thing is starting to look very robust. JD.com. It's going to open slightly higher today, but I don't know. The daily, the weekly got scary looking bullish price patterns. All the way back here, you have the Adam and Eve double bottom, the two pokes here, the single poke there. And then to me, I always look for corroborating price evidence. So we have the double bottom. And then you also look at the price action evidence. Made a new low, close at the high, made a new low, close at the high. So whenever I see, a pattern and a price action, confirmed, that's pretty solid evidence. Then you also got this key reversal here, made a new low, close at the high, made a new low, close at the high. And then last week, you made a new low, close at the high. Now, in addition to me, the double bottom, you also have this inverted head and shoulders. But the right shoulder sitting above the left, so it creates this sloping uptrend line. And to me, that implies that not only is this bullish, but it's, very bullish. And, should we hit 90, it looks like this thing could get on a fast track. So I am loaded up on the 90 call options for this week and the stock in JD. So that's kind of my bet right now. So just on this daily, also kind of see the same evidence of some bullish price action. So you have this Adam and Eve double bottom right here. Looks like a classic bottom. Then you have these two shoulders. And then you kind of cross the neckline over here, conservative or aggressive neckline. And then certainly consider that the aggressive neckline. So, not too far away from pushing the upside again, 80. And then certainly, I guess, around 88 was the last high. We get above there. There's kind of just some blue sky. So to me, that's my bet right now. I'm pretty heavily laden the stock.
What about Alibaba, the other Chinese stocks?
Yeah, I think they all kind of look good. But I think to me, this has always looked the strongest. I'm just logging in here. So BABA also looks like it broke out last week, not as much as JD. So this is BABA, but it's still got signs. Now tonight, I guess you got Biden talking with Chinese President Xi. So, I never look to the news to, the stock's going to go where they're going to go. And I just look for whatever is going to come out of that to push this in the direction. So we may have some catalysts tonight that sends these stocks.
There's also, I believe, in China, there's like their version of like the jobs report occurring today as well.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I just, to me, it's all about price. It's all about risk and reward. Everything else is just conversation. But all I'm looking is that if some event could just push this in the, thing that I'm seeing. So we kind of have this asymmetric double bottom right here. And then you also have what looks like an inverted head and shoulders. It won't be confirmed until we really clear this upper neckline around the 180. But we had, a little small key reversal here. So I would definitely buy this. I would buy this against even Friday's low. To me, I like JD a little bit more. It just shows sometimes you never know, do you buy the laggard? Do you buy the strong one? You could buy both. But to me, you put your buy here, I would just risk till Friday's low. So it's a couple bucks. And, you could have a unbelievable risk reward play. So I think, these Chinese stocks are, to me, looking pretty interesting. We got Baidu also kind of feeling like it's still a downtrend until proven otherwise, but we're starting to, look like maybe this, U-boat is turning around. So we've kind of have this downward drift, and you can see that if we kind of puncture, what is that, kind of the 178, that we would, then start maybe turning this thing around. But there's still, a little bit of a look that, this thing could get going. So, I do, get a feeling. So we're really on this inflection point, this first tier neckline. And then the second tier would be 178. And then, it could, really get some traction if that looks like it wants to turn around. I just want to look at the ETF, the K-Web. This is the Chinese ETF. This, is a compilation of everything. Let me just start off with the weekly here. So kind of got a war of two patterns here. I think the first pattern looks like it did its job. You can see this very nice looking Christmas tree, this perfect head and shoulders. And, out of that gate, you had a nice trade from 80 back to 40. But it looks like there's just a whole host of support in here. And so really the number to look at here is about 55. If this thing can start trading out of 55, maybe it, starts getting out of the gate the other way. Not quite yet. So to me, I still like JD of all of them. JD does have some, what I call obstruction to get through. You can see there's just a slight little area that it still needs to get through to go into new highs. You can see we closed pretty close. Close at 86. Next high is about 80. And then there's just nothing above there till 110. So if we can get through 88, I think that there are some blue skies up there. But this, looks like it's really traversing a channel that, wants to go higher. So to me, JD is look at this key reversal. That's just very, very robust. So that to me is number one on my hit list this week.
You can see, 45 is 1.3 million.
$1.3 million short.
So popped out a profit for 118,000 there.
So you can see how this is going crazy now. You can see how the market just going nuts.
I bet like $1.6 million on this position. I'm showing right now $23,000 gain.